to need to put this little formula in your journal. I want to draw this little picture right here. All right, we're going to get started on problem number 1. You might want to put problem number 1 in your journal. Make sure you have it in case you have one of these for a quiz later. All right, you'll have a little instruction manual to do so. By the way, go ahead and put this here in your journal and this here in your journal. I'll pause the video while you do it. All right, hopefully you jotted those down. If you didn't, that's okay. You just want to understand what we're doing. So what we're going to do first is we're going to make something that kind of looks like a 38-degree angle. So let's go ahead and draw a nice little line here. I realize my line might be a little bit straighter than yours, but that's okay. I'm going to get out a protractor. You don't have one. That's okay. You're not perfect like these. I'm not perfect either. I'm going to draw a little 38-degree angle right about there. I know it's not. I know it's 37.15. Give me a break. There we go. Moving that. All right, so now I'm going to connect from here to here, right there. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a 63-degree angle. Let's see here. Put this right one. 63. Oh. Wow, so quiet. Oh. So, check this out. Watch my protractor. That's about 60. I know it's about 64. There we go. Watch this. I'm going to slide it over until what? Ah, there we go. So right now I'm going to put a point right there. Oh man, hope I can do it. Right about there. All right. So right now, I'm going to put a line right here. I'm going to erase all of this. Label this A. Label this B. Label this C. How many degrees is in that corner? 38. What about over here? And what am I going to put right there? That's right, 79. Now, if you're wondering how in the world this class, which is so super smart, was able to get that so quickly, is what do we know about all triangles? Right, they all add up to 180. So all of these have to add up to 180. What you're going to do when it says solve each triangle, make sure you find angle A, angle B, angle C. But then we need to also find the lengths of our sides, which are low. What you should do is look really carefully at this triangle. Notice, lowercase a is directly across from capital angle. There you go. Lowercase b is across from, and lowercase c is across from. All right. So. Now, which of the sides do we already know the measurement? C. All right, put it right here. Put C equals 15. Put a 15. Now, what do you notice about this triangle? What kind of triangle is it? Don't say right, because it's not right. It is acute. All the angles are acute, so it is an acute triangle. Very good, Jake. Anything else? What do you call a triangle that has 3 different angles or 3 different sides? Starts with an S. Say it out loud so we can all hear. That's right. You can't be told. It is a scaling acute triangle. By the way, the law of sines works with any triangle, not just right triangles. Okay? So right now we're going to write the law of sines. Here we go. We're going to write lowercase a, which is the side, over the sine of capital A equals lowercase b over the sine of capital B equals lowercase c over the sine of capital C. One of the easiest formulas of all time to remember. When I took my math certification test, there was only one formula that they gave us on the math certification test. Which one? The one that's the easiest to remember. Why would you give us that formula? Who cares? You're just wasting ink. Ridiculous. Like, really, you're giving us the law of science. That's right. That passed it. So, everybody listen up. We are going to use this to find A and B, but you're not going to use it all three proportions. You're just going to use two of them. So which one are you going to use? One that deals with C. So here's what I want you to do. We're going to solve for A first. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to put A over the sign A equals lowercase c over sign C. And then we're going to plug in numbers. Do we know what lowercase a is? No. Do we know what capital A is? What is it? Do we know what lowercase c is? How about capital? Before you start working through problems, make sure that you set up things correctly. All right? Make sure you set things correctly. So right here, here's the correct proportion. Then you are allowed to do your cross products. One of my cross products is A times sine 70. The other cross product is 15 times sine of 38. Because I'm doing a video, I'm going to rewrite it so you don't get lost in the process. So right here, because I want you to do this in your journal, I want you to write it down. Make sure you know these are your cross products. And the last thing you would do to solve for A is to divide both sides. Sine 79. These will cancel. Emily, with your greatest authoritative voice, can you please
Make sure you are in degree mode.
That's going to be pretty important. Because if you're in radian mode, it's going to be wrong. Alright, so what we're going to do right here is we're going to take this information right here, we're going to plug it right into the graphing calculator. Before I do it though, what am I going to change it to? There we go. Hit alpha, y equals, enter. What am I going to type up here? Help me out. Let's just pretend I don't know. What am I going to put down here? What I want you to do is round your answers to the nearest 10. Okay? What we're going to do next is we're just going to set up the other one. Okay? And set up the other one. This is the first one. We're going to go over here. I'm going to set it up side by side. thank you for joining us today. Oh, you're welcome. Somebody just left, so I'm coming in. I'm going to be teaching the rest of the class. Okay? All right. That guy is annoying. So right now, what I want you to do is I want you guys to write B over sine of B. By the way, that guy right there is never allowed in my household with my wife. She does not like that. All right. Over C times sine of C. So, why am I using C and the sine of C? Why am I using that? Because that's the information. See how this is 15? 15 is the exact number. What does 9.4 actually represent? That's not the exact, that's the approximate value. So never use the approximate value if you have to. Always start off by using your constant right here. This 15 over the sine of what? Sine of 79. And B over the sine of, what's the angle? Angle B equal to 63. This is how you want to set it up, okay? So can you guys notice how we've stayed the same, right? 15 over the sine of 69, that stays what? The same. What's the only thing I've changed? Lowercase b and the measure of the angle. So make sure you have this in your journal as well, because this is the map to be able to do the rest of these problems. After you cross multiply, what are your cross products? You have B times the sine of 79 equals 15 times the sine of 63. Those are your cross products. This times this equals this times this. So there's your cross products. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite it underneath so you don't get confused. I'm going to rewrite it so you can see that final step. So I'm rewriting it because I'm here. And the final step is divide both sides once again by the sine of your angle for C, which is the angle 79 degrees. This right here will give you your approximate answer. So what's this section right here? What does that represent? That represents our cross products, right? B times the sine of 79, 15 times the sine of 60. Those are cross products. So right here, type this in the calculator exactly as it appears, and you get your approximate value for B. So I'm just going to go here. I'll go ahead and clear this out. I'm going to hit alpha y equals enter. We're going to type in 15 sine of what, 63? Divided by the sine of 79. Press enter. And what do I get? I get 13.61, which just rounds to a 13.6. So the first one was what, 9.4? Our second one was 13.6. So you just take that answer. That's your approximate value, 13.6. Take that, put it in the pen. Just know, when I ask you to, quote, solve each triangle, I'm asking for the measures of all the angles, and I'm asking for the measures of all the sides. So it says solve a triangle, all the angles, all the sides. The first four problems are exactly like this. So just go ahead and work through them step by step. Remember, what are you supposed to set? What are you supposed to be able to set up? I'm going to leave this right here. It's going to be the last thing you see. Here was our first proportion that we set up. Here was our second proportion that we set up. And I'm going to stop the video here.